Hello, Highland Elementary School, future leaders, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our first assembly of this 1920-21 school year. Assemblies are always some of my favorite times, and we hope to make them very special this year as well. We will be doing this one virtually today, focusing on some things we are working on school-wide. I'll be doing some talking at you, and you will have some times for your teachers to stop the video and for you guys to do some talking with each other. So, without further ado, let's get this party started. All right, so I am incredibly impressed and proud of all of you. We have many new procedures in place at Highland this year, and you guys have knocked my socks off with your ability to adjust and do whatever it takes in order for us to have our building open so that you guys can be here with us and learning. It's so great to see your faces, to hear your voices. That's why we're all here as adults, is for you. One of our sayings this year is go with the flow and make it happen. And boy, oh boy, our Highland future leaders are doing this right here. Take a few minutes, talk to your teachers, go with the flow and make it happen. What does that mean to you, and how have you been doing? Okay, like I mentioned, we do have some different procedures this year that we are using at Highland. We come into the building a little bit differently. We have lunch in the classrooms. We do recess a little bit different. 2 of them, by the way, for everybody each day. Specials is looking a little bit different. And then our after-school routine. Those are just some that I'm thinking of right now. As adults, as educators, we're finding that some of those we really love, and some of them are a little bit more difficult for us. So I want you to take a few moments and think about what are some of your favorite new procedures that we have going on, and what do you love about them? And then what are those procedures that are maybe a little harder for you, and how are you dealing with that? So take some time, think about it, share with your teacher and your classmates. Okay, I want to take a minute to talk about some things that are not academic, not math, not reading, not science, social studies, not any of that, but our social emotional learning. We have Mind Up. I know you've all been working on your breathing techniques. We have Kelso's Choices, our way of resolving conflicts or disagreements with our peers. And we have Races, Respect, Attitude, Cooperation, Effort, and Safety. And boys and girls, future leaders, to me as the principal, these are the most important parts of school. Because if we can do these things well, then we can learn to the best of our ability, and all of our classmates can learn to the best of their abilities as well. Our Races focus right now is respect. It's a huge one. The golden rule is all about respect. And that golden rule is treat others the way you want to be treated. How do you show respect every day? How do you show respect to yourself? How do you show respect to your teacher? How do you show respect to your classmates? This is a biggie. This is a huge one. Respect. So some of you may have already seen this and talked about it with your teacher. It is our behavior matrix, if you will. We have our Races traits right here on this side. And then we have specific things that we can do and are expected to do each day in the different areas of our building. So I'm not going to talk about all of these, but I would like you to take some time to discuss them with your teacher and with your classmates. This is important stuff. What's highlighted in yellow are some new additional expectations we have this year, just because we're living in some unique times. All right, masks. I know some of us love them, and some of us aren't really huge fans, but this is an expectation for us to have masks on each day at Highland. You are allowed mask breaks. Please talk with your teacher about that. We don't expect anyone to wear these things all day long, but we are wearing them so we can be as safe as possible, so that Highland Elementary School can stay open, so that you can be here to learn. It's not something I want anyone to be scared of. I actually want you to embrace it and enjoy it. If you are a Halloween fan, let's think of it as every day's Halloween, and we get to wear a mask each day. Even our Highland Mustang's wearing a mask. Yeah, yeah. Next up, we know the importance of washing our hands multiple times throughout the day in order for all of us to stay safe and not spread germs. You are going to start seeing some of these. It's a touchless hand sanitizer station, and Sawyer in 3rd grade in Mrs. Sneed's class, his parents built these and donated them to Highland Elementary School. So here's how they work. We're going to want to be very careful when using these. So we come up to the hand sanitizer station. With our foot, we are lightly going to push on the bottom. First thing we're going to do is make sure we have our hands underneath where the hand sanitizer comes out. We push lightly with our foot, and out comes the hand sanitizer. Very, very cool, and want to say thank you to Sawyer and his family for donating these to Highland Elementary. You won't see them in the hallways yet. I want you to have time to talk with your teachers about how to use them, and we will get them out later in the week. Thanks, Sawyer. So that is bringing us to the end of our first assembly of the school year. We talked about all kinds of important information today. Teachers, please take a few moments to summarize with your future leaders what was discussed. Social emotional learning, Mind Up, Kelso's Choices, races. We talked about some safety things that we're doing this year. All kinds of good stuff. Hopefully that you enjoyed as much as I did. 5th graders, I will be sending out a video to you about leadership. It'll be separate from this one, and that'll be coming to you soon. But I am so incredibly proud of everyone. I'm so happy that we're back at Highland Elementary School together, and we're taking care of one another, being respectful, so that we can learn to the very best of our abilities. Thanks for taking the time. Love you all. I will see you around in the hallways. We can't, we will, because we are.
I feel my world joy, peace.
I feel